Since I don't necessarily play golf and handicap is a bad word in the special needs community. They don't use it anymore. I would like to revitalize the word for myself. I got a Jaguar cap over here in the corner. I've had it for a very long time. Let's just say that. Um, by the way, got dollar sign. To God be the glory. Dollar sign. Go ask Val. That's my cash app. Um, I've got a Jaguar emblem, two of them actually. And so the jaguar to me signifies the leaper, but also the leper, as in someone able to change their spots or connect the dots, the stars in the sky, how they are arranged when you are born. And God was nice enough on your natal chart to have someone, with the finger of God, to connect the dots and make a design. So I invite you to go check out your birth chart on one of those free to you applications. Uh, free natal chart. Do a search for it. Put your information in there and see what kind of design God made in the sky when you were born. And when I did mine, and I've already seen some very unique designs. I mean, they're all unique. They're all one of a kind. um, there may be six of them that are alike, but not to digress too much. Um, Mine has design on one side of what would be like a face of a clock. My left side is has a design, and it's so distinct um, that I immediately start to think of my mirror side, my doppelganger, twin flame, whatever words you might want to use, my opposite, someone who has the same design only on the right hand side. And I got to be honest, I can't say exactly how long it took, but I just found that person about a month ago. Like, I don't know when the intention went out, but again, I just started looking at birth charts, no more than a couple of years ago. I would say during this either uprising or the apex of the pandemic. So, yeah, I found this other half, and she is the daughter. She's a Leo, and she's the daughter of a friend of mine, dear friend of mine named Pam. And first of all, it's okay for me to use Pam's name because, again, I'm famous. All right. So, Pam is, to me, the map. And so, the real life open door, the real life person that is a footprint. And in her daughter, her name means celestial or heavenly. And so Pam means honey or sweet. So to me, I found heaven right on earth. Um, yeah, I don't stop at that pattern being just her daughter, meaning heavenly. Now it's kingdom building time. And in my kingdom, there has been a king and a queen, and those are my children. So, shout out to all of my children biologically who took residence in my womb, but to my spiritual children as well who took residence and in my spiritual womb place. So, uh, Pam is, I would say, more of my esoteric map. I feel like unexplored, a person that I've known again or known of for close to probably 28 years, I think. Probably, full cycle for those who are in numerology. I do it all, okay? So, I'm here to break the bank, cash in our chips, um, find our gold, And again, one of the markers I use for the po folk, you can't even afford the other O and the R for the po folks. I say worth your weight in gold. And that means your weight, as in how long it's taken me, you, us, and as well as your physical weight. So that should be good news for those who feel like they've been overweight, um, physically speaking, as well as in the realm of time. I'm old, I'm this, I'm that. I don't ascribe to being old. Again, it doesn't serve me. So, that being said, again, find out what your weight is in ounces. Find out how much gold is per ounce in the market today and multiply those two numbers. I came out with $3.341 million dollars, and the 341 means a lot to me because I was in the Air Force briefly, and most of that time was actually at Wilford Hall, which is the hospital for you all who know. And again, they were trying to come up with what was wrong with me, a diagnosis. Pulled me out of fifth day of training. Blood work all over the place, white blood cells off the charts, and out of range, not to exaggerate, out of the range of normal. And so, which is signs of infection. But basically, I had a chronological disorder. That's how I see it. Um, I had to get my facts straight, and so now I got my fat, C fat. Those are my facts. Um, I read what I call Shebrew or Vebrew, backwards and forwards. But then mix in some Ebonics, mix in some European, some English, because again, it's not the King's English, but throw in the KJV, mix it all up. What do you have? The Tower of Babel all over again, but this time made plain. And so that's what I can do. Sorry, it was getting hot and wearing this robe for some strange reason, but derobing myself, exposing all this knowledge that I have and how simple it is. Learn your alphabet, learn your numbers, and then watch the magic begin. And be the jinn. When you hear a word or see a word, use it in all forms: the soft G, the hard G, the H sound. Maximize your phonics, is my point. So, when I saw the word cancer and I saw how detrimental it is to people's psyche unless you are zodiac cancer, um, and you don't try to distinguish, oh no, we don't mean that. It's like, hey, a word is a word, it vibrates on the same sound. Okay. So, with that being said, cancer has never scared me. Other people have scared me talking about cancer. But if it doesn't serve you to use the zodiac sign, the constellation, the Tropic of Cancer in the whole up there universe, then use a soft C, or use C as an answer. So C, and put your close parenthesis space, answer, ANCER. So not A, not B, but C, answer. So the answer is C. That's your answer to cancer. So that's how um, I was going to say childize, make fun in a good way. Again, make childlike. Maybe that's a make childlike words that people have, again, with their seriousness and their fear mongering, have made an entire disease out of a zodiac sign, or zodiac sign out of a disease. Which comes first? So the word comes first, and then we decide what that word means. Or again, the picture, the illustration comes, and then people decide, oh, that's a mass. Oh, oh, that's a tumor. Oh, that's spreading. So again, we give it life. We give it, you start narrating like an announcer, like it's a race or something. Um, so again, I abolished that in my world. And with my birthday being July the 9th, and I saw Julius and Augustus in the scripts today, in the Holy Scripts, that kind of impressed me because, again, it showed me that whole July and August. It's like, I don't know why I try to doubt that it's not all there, and that I can explain it to those who want to hear, have ears to hear, have a mind to receive it, and, you know, that be that. New paragraph. If you do like it, subscribe, comment, give me a cash app, show me $ GoAskVal, because I want to bless other people. Like, Pam is also the name of my father's, one of his first computers that I know that he named. It's the only computer I know he had named. And yet our programming, me and my father's programming, um, go way back. And even if I want to talk about this particular dispensation and lifetime, I would say probably 6, 7 years old. Um, as early as that, but probably more realistically 9. But again, it doesn't mean as much as what was happening. So I was learning to think like my father. He was learning to respond to my logic. Okay, and so again, if I replay that in my mind and I don't see that memory as being just something to look at, but I can actually manipulate it, get back in that moment to send signals back to him, telepathically speaking. Um, so I'm telling the path. Then it enlightens me, if nothing else. And again, it's the best thing, uh, closest to a monologue. It's like a virtual dialogue, a e-dial. So I know that helps somebody out there, especially if you're into necromancy or negromancy, speaking to those that are departed on the other side of the veil, for those who still have a veil up. Um, and I have the credentials. I have the spiritual credentials as a benign cancer. My birthday is the 9th. There's a movie out about the nines. Again, I don't blame Hollywood anymore to say they were trying to do one thing or the other. It was somebody's story and they were expressing it. Now it's my turn. And I just do mine more verbally. Um, I'm out of time as it pertains to, trying to find myself. I'm here, I'm there when I get there. So I've stopped the movement, um, so that I can bring this message to you and we can start the influx of cash. Again, I can give you a map, I can give you a PDF. I do plan to write the books, but I'm not going to be that person that, you know, waited so long that they did nothing. So that's what the videos are for, without excuse. This is my verbal will and statement. I don't have to test the mints. The mints are good. Um, I'm in that space of, like, jovialness. I would just sit there. It truly is like the Christmas Eve that I never really had, but I can imagine based on television. Um, when you can't sleep, and you're so excited, and that's how I feel about knowing I'm going to have loaves of money, loaves of bread. That says 5 million right there as I say that out loud, because again, it's not just for me. I'm going to show you how to do it. It starts with your mouth. That was the word that was brought forth today. Prisoners prophesy. Earlier today I said prisoner, but it was prisoners. But again, I made it singular and I made it personal. But prisoners prophesy means that you get out of your own jail for free. And I add that part. Get out for free. It just costs you your tongue, your mouth, saying it, speaking it, believing it, But again, the vibration your mouth gonna hear. You heard this, you believe it enough to speak it out loud. Your brain and your skin, your body, the whole atmosphere knows you at least gave it a try. Even if you didn't believe me 100%. Um, but again, give me a passing grade. Give me 69%. That's my birthday. That's my crab number, which is a 96, by the way. Plus, I do bonus. But anyway, I'm the rabbi. See the rab, see the crab, see Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob. You got to play all the parts, but not be so humorous, if you will, laughing about it that you forget that you the one with the yoke on your face if you ain't got that money. So I had to get serious about speaking my money and get around people that are speaking the same thing, because otherwise I feel the struggle of people have their path and I start to, you know, vert over to how they're doing it. And again, I came too far down my path to do anything less. If the queen taught us anything, she taught us we don't we ain't got to do the jiggy and the dance, all that for our mouth to move. Um, Again, there's a place for that. I love my praise. I love my animation. But when it comes to power and authority, quote, speak the word only, end quote. That's Bible. So, and again, greater works we should be doing. We should be at the point of telepathically, just at a knowing space. But, say it right now for your everybody, your everything to hear it. I'm a multi millionaire, and get your own. Get your own. It's one of the scariest things I think for black people. They feel like they got to give it to other people. Now, I can slice people off their portion, and I definitely will. But what's going to be more exciting to them, because we're all apparently very competitive, is that they treat the formula for themselves, because it's never been just about the money. It was about finding your other half, the side of you that says, I was once poor and now I'm rich. I have fulfilled scripture. I'm living witness. I'm the executed will of the Bible. I'm God's word fulfilled. Jesus said, let the poor say I'm rich. I can't say I'm poor anymore. I'm rich. So that needs to be part of your introduction. Hi, I'm rich. I'm Val too. Well, I'm Val rich. Um, that should enrich you. If your name Gina, you should be Gina riched. However you want to say it, but that's what I'm speaking. That's what my channel is going to be about, because I've waited waited this long to really express excuse me, express this side. See how your throat start trying to close up on you? It's like you're allergic to money. I'm gonna get over it. You know Help me with exposure therapy. $ GoAskVal. That's my Cash App. Go ahead, everybody, just get a Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me you don't have no Cash App. Okay, if you don't have a Cash App, because I want you to be able to give my Hotmail account. See how far we had to go back? Valerie underscore Jeff at hotmail.com. And again, you got to know what the underscore is. We got to stop babying people. And there's a link in the description. Come on, put your hands on it. But I'll put a link in the description too. But I'm gonna tell we're gonna stop that. We're gonna go military. There's no way we can have that many people go off into the military and then we exist civilian to ex-military and not have that dialogue, not have that communication. So I think that's one of our biggest parts about fixing the world, fixing us, um, is repairing our breach, repairing our military service. And like I said, basically we've all become warriors, but civilians don't know how to be soldiers. There's a discipline. Warriors are just wow. Soldiers. You come subject to somebody, to something. So if you're a spiritual soldier in the army of the Lord or the law, then we can talk. If you want some um, Air Force inspired, because then I didn't stay in very long. But if you want some Air Force inspired military background ish, I was an Air Force wife. I was a military spouse. I was an Army wife too. I get around. Um, but yeah, I'm here for you. I've lost a lot of weight. I've quote toned. That's what we say we want to do, ladies. We want to tone. So I've toned. I've toned up. I've toned down. I've toned around. And I've had personal training experience, wellness person experience. This is my resume, okay? This is my audio book, totally unabridged, of a book that has not yet is e-written, okay? So this is the audio version, or scribes up in heaven putting all my little extras, dots and whatever else I'm putting in there. But you get the raw. We should stop being so need somebody to chop up your meat for you. Endure 21 minutes, 53 seconds of somebody's restaurant. You rest, let me rant. I would love to stand up and just do this all day. I can stand, I can sit, I can lay on the couch. Um, Edgar Casey did it. He laid on the couch and ran his mouth, and y'all thought he was just it. Okay, so you can let me sit up straight with my eyes open and go off. Um, First of all, ain't nobody falling off in the ocean. Not on my watch. Wonder Woman. Um, Super Wonder Woman. How about that? You know, but leave Florida alone. Stop trying to make stuff fall off and die. It's just rude. Um, so I'm here to heal our tongue. There we go. There we go. Maybe I'll name it that because I mean, I go back and listen. I'm like, what can you name these? Because people, I hope you're here because you like me. Okay, that's Mickey Mouse Clubhouse kind. You hear why? Because you like me. Because if you expect one script at this point of my game, no, no. I want to get there. Again, I'm a scribe. I love short scripts and no novellas and thesis and stuff. But I'm trying to get a word to you. Um, Pick your genre. Pick your generation. Pick if you believe in doing killing and stuff like that. Again, get away from me. Just get away from me, cause we ain't doing that over there in this kingdom. This is a peaceful kingdom. Jesus said, "My peace I leave with you." He left. I am the peace that he left. When people want to play about having a gun, that's fine, but just do it somewhere else. Okay, and that's how you put a time out. That's how you stop the the silliness. As much as I love to be funny and stuff like that, and again, some people will get mad. You got to protect yourself and whatever you got to say. Again, protect yourself with your piece of metal. Okay, all I'm saying is I'm speaking paradise. Okay, we are grown enough to stop having to shoot each other. Period. All right, I said that under 25 minutes. So I don't remember what I said I was going to use for my title other than heal the tongue. Yeah, something along those lines. Heal your forked tongue, about peace and joy and happiness and all of that. You know, 10:10 on the clock, which is 2010. I said, change your clocks, people, to military time, so you will see those 24 hours going down. You'll see that the beginning started at night, 0100. Okay, 00, you know, 01. That's why the evening is nighttime. The dark night of the soul, the eve. All right, that make sense to anybody? Evening and the morning is the first day. So your day starts at night. So it ends at night. So if you ain't, deal with the darkness is also what I'm telling you. Deal with your darkness. I love you all. I'm gonna go ahead and sit up straight like a good serpent should. I'm trying to learn what COBRA means, other than, again, it's an acronym in the medical, insurance, healthcare arena. So again, what if the Bible was actually a future book? Medusa, the snakehead, is Med USA, and Cobra is, a military term for continuing. I don't know what they name it. Y'all know what I'm talking about, though. But it's like, stop blaming snakes. They have a right to be here too. They bring Botox, so maybe that's where we have a truce, ladies, with serpents and snake oil and stuff. But like I said, let live and let live. Poison is precious to the snake. The same way that your creative juice or your defense signal system should be sacred to you. Your mind, how you think, protect that. That's why the helmet of salvation is on. That's why we put on our thinking caps and all of that. But see Lou, get a clue. See Lou. Do that with any word. Just put space between the first letter and the rest of the word and see what you come up with. Like P E O P, like peephole is another one. So anyway, I said play with words, run them together, space them apart. You're gonna get a whole new revelation. Soft C, hard C. That's a real big one. You'll find humor. I hope you do. I really do. Find humor in this world, on this plan, with this planet, this baby plan, this additional plan. You'll see the Latin, you'll see the Ebonics, you'll see every French, you'll see it all. It's right there in front of your eyes. And I'm here to help you see it and help you heal your tongue. So if that's worth salt to you, send me $. That's your salt. I'm your alternative to the madness. Okay. All right. Take care. And I don't know if I finished my statement about Pam being the map, other than I saw there's another word about door being scrambled. I don't know if I'll be able to re-scramble it in my brain, but um, again, they basically said your brain on drugs is this egg being scrambled. So instead of me denying that, I just eat my brain for breakfast. I think that's a better title. Eat my brains for breakfast, and the drug is the D rug. What's a D rug? What's a good rug? Like a Dalmatian rug? That's what I want. I want a, of course, fake one. Don't kill no Dalmatians for me. A fake print, but not fake print, but Dalmatian, the rug, D rug. That's what that stands for in my book. Okay, so that just won me another $200,000. If you want to be part of that cash prize giving, $GoAskVal. Yeah, make Don't just keep up with the lemons, guys. We got enough lemons. Make life hands you lemons, make a melon. Okay, there you go. We're gonna do better about our alchemizing and valchemizing. So that's it. I love y'all. I forgot again what I just said. I was gonna name this, but I'll either listen to it or I won't. But I love y'all still. I evolve you. You know, my name is Val, and I need you to bring value. Okay, that's enough. My computer about to come on. All right, get off my phone. Get off my video.